Hello, I'm the MastaSlaya. Welcome to a new format for Learn to Play Rainbow Six Siege. In today's episode, we're going to look at shields, how to play them, what to do, what not to do. For the first part of the video, I'm going to turn it over to Jpwner, our resident shield expert.
Hello, my name is Jpwner, and I will be showing you how to play as and against a shield. Now, many people think that a shield is just a slow-moving operator that is not really helpful to the team in any which way. But let me tell you right now, that is not the case. A proper shield can even make or break the game. Because a shield is essentially a support, any shield operator is a support role. They are able to help in attacking the objective, and the best game mode, I would like to say, for shields is hostage, because as soon as you grab the hostage, you may not be the quickest, but you have double protection now. You have the protection from the enemy shooting the hostage, and you have a shield on your back. So it works in your favor. But that's a video for another time. Right now we are talking about how to play Blitz, or any shield operator. These rules kind of apply to them all, but I'm more specifically talking about Blitz. So for starters, as Blitz, you want to make sure that your back is always cleared. And what I mean by that is when you enter a room, you're double checking the corners of the room. You're making sure that the room is cleared, because your only weakness as a shield operator is being exposed. As you can see right there, before I enter the room, I took a peek on my right to make sure that no one was on my right. Let's see that again. This moment right here is critical, because this will give you information if there's someone in the room. What people fail to realize is, as a shield operator, you're there not to one-man everyone, 1v5 the entire team. That's not what you're there for. You are there to provide support for your heavy shooters. A good combination is Blackbeard with a shield operator, because Blackbeard has his own shield to protect his face, and then the moving shield, being Monty, Blitz, or even Fuse or Recruit, is his leg protection. So that is a pretty unstoppable force if you can pull it off. So I'm not going to talk too much about how to play as a shield, but what I really wanted to touch on is when you're in a situation where you're 1v1. That is where most people kind of choke. Let's get right into it. This first clip here is showing what you should try and do when you are being attacked in a 1v1 scenario as a shield operator. Most people tend to choke in this situation. So this is what you want to try and do if you're in a 1v1 scenario as a shield. Did you see what I did there? Let us watch again. So what happened here was, as soon as he knocked my shield away, I instinctively moved to the right. Let's take a look at another example of what to do.
Hey, you can use some help, dude. Okay.
So again, as soon as he goes and as soon as my shield gets knocked away from me, I look right. This ensures my utmost safety. But what do you do when you are trying to attack a shield operator? Well, let me give you an example right now. I am Cav in this clip. There is a Blitz in the tunnel. This trick here I'm about to do works with Blitzes because of the shield flash. You're basically tricking the Blitz into prematurely flashing. And the way you do this is like this.
He killed.
Did you see how I did that? I tricked the Blitz into thinking I was coming back for a second attack. Because of that, he flashed prematurely, and I was able to look away and not get flashed. Now, this trick doesn't work every time, but it is a nice little trick that you can use to avoid a shield flash. I've had it happen on 2 or 3 occasions where I've avoided it. But now that you're not blind, what do you do against the shield? Well, let us continue watching. As I run up to him, I whack the shield and continue my strafe to the left, allowing me to shoot the Blitz. If you were versing against a Montang, you would be doing the same thing. As soon as you hear that shield drop, the sound of clinking of the metal retracting back into itself, you knife and you keep strafing the way that the shield goes away from. So the shield goes to the left, you keep strafing to the right. And that is the way you play as a shield and play against a shield.
Thanks for that, Jpwner. We're going to take a look at one more scenario here of what not to do when you're playing as a shield operator. It's very important when you're playing as a shield operator to know your surroundings, know where your enemies are, know where they stand in relation to you, and have a good idea of who they are. So in this particular case, I'm covering the outside, just doing a quick check if anybody's coming to the front door. I'm about to receive a call out for the games room area. And this is another scenario where your teammates making call-outs for you of who the operators are and where they are is very important. So I'm going to get a call-out for games room.
Coming below me, game room. 2, 3, 1 with shield.
So I know that there's a shield operator. I'm going to look and I have the high ground. And we can see here that Fuse already drops his shield and tries to pistol me. But when he drops his shield, it's an easy headshot. Montang decides to try to go for the kill by dropping his shield. So a couple mistakes were made there. Firstly, the shield operator should have recognized that I have the higher ground. It makes it easier for me to see the heads over the shields. Second of all, they should have recognized that because I have the high ground, I'm also at an advantageous spot. Don't drop shields. Dropping shields makes it really easy for me to headshot. If it looks sketchy, back off. Don't push. Tune in next time for another episode of Learn to Play Rainbow Six Siege.
I lived in the high hell. Oh, you couldn't see me. I